This guy down here's got to come around in a mo, surely. I just need...
I'll search out here. You guys, go check over that way.
I thought there was 5. They're all staying pretty close together. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to break these guys off. Yeah, it's looking pretty dangerous. Shit. It's going to be pretty hard to break.
You guys, go check over there.
If I can get them all together. Shit. Shit. If they can all meet up together again.
You got any surprises for me?
Yeah, now they start fanning out, of course. That's it, meet up together, meet up together. Shit. Try it, you pricks. They all just stayed down there. Cowards. Where's the third guy? Ah, okay. Might be able to bow these guys a little bit.
Son of a bitch!
I can't get enough arc to throw this thing. Still can't get enough arc. Bollocks. Here goes nothing. That was good. I think I took 2 out in 1 there. Yep, it's just you, buddy. It's just you. Right, guys, we might be able to do a little flank here if I'm clever. Now, you know how my combat always goes wrong right at the end? Maybe that's what's going to happen right here, guys. You know how it goes. You know how it goes always.
You guys spread out!
Yeah, you guys spread out. Yeah, that's going to happen, my friend. Oh, Christ, he's coming in here. Might be able to even strangle him if... Where? What the fuck? Oh, shit, when did the second guy appear? When did this guy appear? Seriously. He must have been right far back or something, because I don't remember seeing this guy. Right. Jesus, he's got a full-on magnum as well. That's gonna hurt some.
Where the hell are you, huh?
I'm in your worst nightmares, buddy. I'm in your worst nightmares. That's it, turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around.
Son of a bitch!
Yeah, buddy. Represent. Well, guys, you can score my attack there out of 10. I'll be curious to see how well you think I did. I thought I did pretty good, seeing as I managed to like ace them totally. Ah, good times. Right, let's see what we have left and what we can make. So we used our Molotovs. I'm definitely going to make a new Molotov. Everything else is kind of in hand. I'm gonna upgrade. I'm gonna I don't know. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna upgrade this. Was there another pipe somewhere? No, it's far back. Oh, it's back in that room. Right, here we go. I've got 3 instant kills, and I've still got plenty of hits left on it. So I qualify that as being decent. Oh man, let's move into pediatrics. Oh shit, again, another corridor. Sure, I don't think you need to worry, dude. Everybody's dead. I'd be more worried about what's in front of you, dude. Oh look, there's a little diamond. That must be where... Oh, that must be where Blessed Ellie is. What the hell is even the point of coming in here? Ah, recorder. Marlene's recorder too. Let's listen.
Hey, Anna. It's been a while since we spoke. I just gave the okay to proceed with the surgery. I really doubt I had much of a choice. Asking me was more of a formality. I need you to know that I've kept my promise all these years. Despite everything that I was in charge of, I looked after her. I would have done anything for her, and at times here's a chance to save us. All of us. This is what we were after. What you were after. They asked me to kill the smuggler. I'm not about to kill the one man in this facility that might understand the weight of this choice. Maybe he can forgive me. Oh, I miss you, Anna. Your daughter will be with you soon.
This is pretty heavy going. Now guys, I don't know how I'm going to divide up this episode as well, so... what am I talking about? Let's focus on the game. This looks like the final destination, guys. Final destination. Let's see what's going on.
Jesus.
Doctor? What are you doing in here? I won't let you take her.
Freeze, buddy.
This is our future. Think of all the lives we'll save.
Do we have a choice here? Do we have a choice? Looks like we don't have a choice. Back up, buddy.
Don't come any closer. I mean it.
Fucking hell. Jesus, I didn't expect that.
Animal!
Kara, shut the hell up.
Now what the hell are we going to do?
Come on, baby girl. I got you. I got you.
Oh man.
Shit.
craziness.
Shit.
What can we do, Joel?
I'm getting you out of here, girl.
Come on, run.
I got you. I got you. Come on. Tell me which way. We're okay. We're okay. We're okay. I said get back!
Come on, come on, come on.
You can't save her. Even if you get her out of here, then what? How long before she's torn to pieces by a pack of clickers? That is, if she hasn't been raped and murdered first.
It ain't for you to decide.
It's what she'd want. And you know it. Look. You can still do the right thing here. She won't feel anything.
What the hell am I wearing?
Just take it easy. Drugs are still wearing off.
What happened?
We found the fireflies. Turns out there's a whole lot more like you, Ellie. People that are immune. There's dozens, actually. Ain't done them a damn bit of good, neither. They've stopped looking for a cure. I'm taking us home. I'm sorry.
Wait! Let me go. Please.
You just come after her.
Well, there we go, guys. I don't want to talk over this too much right now. I'll talk over the credits.
Well,
Looks like we're walking. Should be a straight shot through here.
All right.
It's actually kind of pretty, ain't it?
Yeah.
All right. Now watch your head going through.
Here. I got it.
Feeling my age now. Don't think I ever told you, but Sarah and I used to take hikes like this.
I think the two of you would have been good friends. I think you really would have liked her. I know she'd have liked you.
I bet I would have.
Well, down there.
So, you know,
It's a little bit further now.
this game became so much more about Joel, what he wanted. I think it would have been good if they could have altered an alternative ending, if they could have given you an option there, because the option at the end is a pretty big one. And I think that they should have really given you the choice of what you wanted to do. But it's pretty clear.
There, I got you.
Yeah, we know it, buddy.
Give me your hand. All right, come on.
Hey, wait. Back in Boston, back when I was bitten, I wasn't alone. My best friend was there. And she got bit too. We didn't know what to do. So, she says, let's just wait it out. You know, we can be all poetic and just lose our minds together. I'm still waiting for my turn.
Ellie.
Her name was Riley, and she was the first to die. And then it was Tess. And then Sam.
None of that is on you.
Oh, you don't understand.
I struggled for a long time with surviving. And you... No matter what, you keep finding something to fight for. Now, I know that's not what you want to hear right now.
Swear
Belle,
to
but
me. Swear to me that everything that you've said about the Fireflies is true.
I swear.
You lying bastard, Joel.
Okay?
Awesome game. Awesome game. Let me just turn this down a little bit. So, what did we learn at the end here, guys? Well, it was pretty awesome. The game loved the hell out of it. The ending, tricky one, isn't it? Like some of you said to me. I actually really thought that they were going to like cut her up. That's what I actually thought. I think it's a shame they didn't offer you an alternate ending, because I feel like there was a real choice to be made there, and I think it would have been great to give you the option of choosing one thing so you could play it through and see how it panned out another way. It gives you a good, you know, option to replay there. But like I said all the way through, it's interesting how they took a game. So many horror survival games are about just the horror of surviving and not much else, but I think what's so amazing about The Last of Us is the fact that they put it onto it being about humans and how humans are bad and what they want and what they're prepared to sacrifice. And the fact that for Joel, after everything they went through, he didn't care. It was much more about him. And even at the end there, he's lying to her face. Makes you sort of question whether you really like Joel actually as a character. One thing I do like as well, though, how brutal he is as a character. Many times we saw throughout this where he's fully prepared to just dispense enemies left and right, or even friendlies, you know, right at the end there. He just kills her, cold blood, you know, not even hesitating. The same with some of the guards and other people that he's had to deal with along the way. And I think that's really good. I think it shows the kind of brutality that you would actually expect, whereas a lot of media tend to protect you from that kind of thing. They tend to shy away from it because it's not seen as being like necessarily the most it's not seen as being the most politically correct. You know, it's not always, you know, we don't want to see people just kind of dispensing enemies and brutally killing, because, you know, there needs to be a justification rather than just a person's desire to do it. You need to have a kind of literal justification, like a threat or something, not just because somebody's will. He decides, okay, I want to put you down. So for that reason, I think that's something else the game really, really excelled at. But again, it questions, you know, Ellie really focused on thinking. Company mascots, check it out, Naughty Dog. Ellie really focused on this idea that she was something special, unique, and that her life was going to make a huge difference to the world. And Joel kind of completely ignores this and focuses instead entirely on his own desire, his own need, his own justification. In fact, you know, he tries to hold it back for ages, that he doesn't want to get involved. But in essence, what he really just did is replaced his, you know, dead daughter with Ellie. And it's all about just his loss and what he's able to deal with. But it also raises this question, like I kind of asked throughout this, which was, what would you do in these kind of situations? What would people do in these kind of situations? And I think it's like, this highlighted it more than anything else, was the fact that when you're put into these kind of situations, you know, in films and things like this, it's always like, oh, well, you know, we have to focus on the big picture. We have to think about society. And that's what the Fireflies were trying to do. They were trying to find this cure. And, you know, obviously Marlene, she was like, it wasn't that she didn't care, but she was looking at the big picture. She was thinking, well, look, Ellie's life is worth more. You know, it's worth more to the world than this. But Joel, he's living in a small picture. He's living just in his own world. He's living in his own bubble, and never really perhaps getting past the death of his daughter. This was the only thing that he had to cling on to maybe keep his reality in check. To, you know, like I said, I find these games, they always disillusion me. I feel a little bit lost. I feel like, you know, these games are sometimes very, very depressing. And so you can imagine for Joel, who felt like he lost everything. But again, what kind of life has he condemned her to, in essence, as well? You know, what kind of life is he going to give her now? Ellie is going to, what, like, she's going to stay in that town for the rest of her life now? Just, what, living day to day, menial tasks, bored out of her mind? It's some life that he's given her there at the end. And I think what she really wanted, she could have been known as the saviour of humanity. You know, Ellie, she was the one who gave everyone the gift of immunity. It could have been the keystone to rebuilding society. Once people are immunized, they don't need to fear being contracted anymore. And then it's only a matter of time of building up safer and safer towns, cities, eradicating the infected, and they could have rebuilt the whole of humanity. And so Joel's kind of bleakly short-sightedness, he's really condemned mankind. It's a great, great story about desire, and it's a great, great story about humans. Really, that's what this game is. It's the human condition of... It just shows how selfish humans are, really. In fact, all the way through this game, it shows how selfish humans are, which is very, very accurate, it's got to be said. I mean, when you look at the kind of crazy-ass characters, the hunters, look at David, the psycho/pervert, you know, what he was going to do with Ellie, and it just shows everyone's got their own agenda. Some people are looking at the big picture, some people are looking just at themselves. And I think this game really, really accurately portrayed, like I said, all the way through. Okay, so take, for example, Henry, when he leaves Joel behind, he's only got his own interests at heart there, and he says to Joel, well, you would do the same thing. So it's all about the kind of differences of people and just what's important to them in their lives. I really loved this game. I thought the story was written excellently. The voice acting throughout was excellent. I love the fact that, although it was a very bleak, depressing world that they lived in, did you notice, like I said quite a few times throughout this series, was that they managed to create really colourful, amazing backdrops and environments. Like when we were travelling through the tunnel at the end, just before we got to the hospital, it could have been very dark and oppressive, but actually they managed to mix the two together so well. You still felt scared, but you had a more realistic environment. It wasn't unnecessarily dark and bleak. There was grass, greenery, things growing in there, so you get this idea that it's still life, it's still the world. It immerses you more because you feel like this is actually a real environment, not some kind of constructed place. So yeah, this definitely, for many reasons, I would definitely chalk this up as being one of the best single-player campaign games that I've ever really played. It's not campaign, just a single-player title, a story. It definitely rates up there in some of my top games, it really does. And the strength of the story is really what counts for me there. Thanks for watching my playthrough of The Last of Us. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've enjoyed all the way through here. Drop a comment if you enjoyed this video. I would, I've said enjoyed a lot now. Sorry, it's 6 AM guys, I'm rambling quite a lot. I hardcored through this right to the end. But yeah, I'd be interested to hear what you guys think about this as well. Obviously some of you have played this through already, so I'd be very, very interested to hear your opinions on the end here, what you think about it. What do you think the game is about? What do you think of Joel as a character in the end? What do you think kind of life Ellie is going to have now? Do you think Joel really made the right choice there? That's probably the biggest question of all. If you were Joel, would you have done things differently? Myself personally, I mean, you can't put yourself in that position, but it's a very, very hard one to make. I think you'd really have to spend some time thinking about it. I think everybody would say they would like to think that they would make the decision of, you know, allowing Ellie to be this catalyst to rebuild society. But on the other hand, I think everybody would agree. There's that part in you, and you think, well, hey, if you'd been through everything that Joel had been through, imagine it. You've had a family, you've had a beautiful daughter, she gets brutally taken away from you, that mentally scars you. Then 20 years of day-to-day unbearable survival, fear, horror. And then he goes through all of that with Ellie to get her there. Think about the experiences they shared, they built, their strengths, the love that they had towards the end that they built. And he's just going to let her be cut up. I think in a world where they have very little, that meant more to Joel than he could actually bear. And I think in the end, it was not even maybe his own conscious choice. I think he literally could not survive any further. This is why at the end here, he says it's about survival, you know? He's been surviving for so long. I think Ellie, he needs her. Like, he cannot survive further without her, sorry. You know, because he's already lost his daughter. I don't think, you know, a lot of people saying in this game throughout, and you expect that a lot of people have lost people, but in essence, you know, she's his daughter again, and he's had this chance, he feels he's had this chance to rekindle that, you know, to bring it back, to recapture a small part of his life that he feels is more important than anything. And you can see at the end there, even then, he lies straight to her face, because everything else is not important to him. The only thing that's important to him is being able to recapture and hold to him what is the most important thing. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I'll be happy to talk about this game some more. I don't think I'll be replaying this game for quite a while, because it's the kind of game I think you really need to be fully immersed in and play through. It's not the kind of game, some people are saying about how they've replayed. It's not the kind of game I like to replay. This is the kind of game I like to put a hold in, and I'll come back to and revisit at another time when I want to thoroughly enjoy it like I did this time through again. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Suggestions below as well. What are we going to play next? I've got some ideas. about what we're going to move on to. But I'll talk about that in perhaps a Super Hang On Sunday coming up very soon. So, just once again, guys, thanks for watching. It feels so good to complete a game. It feels so good to complete such an epic game. And I'll see you very soon back on LuetinGaming for some more content. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.